Welcome to the Pro Day Sports Performance Podcast. Doing another interview today. Very excited about this one. I am here with the world's strongest woman. She's run the fastest half marathon time in the entire universe. It's amazing. She's an amazing CrossFit athlete, an amazing gymnast, all around crazy good at everything. Tiffany Shoulders. What's up, Tiffany?
Hey, thank you for having me on your podcast.
Of course. How much of that was true?
How much of that was true?
Yeah,
I'm excited to be here.
No, everything I said.
Well, I didn't run the fastest half marathon, but I've ran a lot of them.
Yes, you have.
And I'm not the strongest yet.
Yeah, okay, awesome. Yes, with high hopes in the future. But it is crazy. You ran a half marathon in, did you say 48 out of the 50 states?
Yes.
Jeez, when are you set to finish all 50?
Well, I was already set to finish them, but due to Corona, I did not get to finish them, but I'm planning them and hoping to get them done before I go to college.
Awesome. That's very excited. And where are you going to college at?
I am right now set at Seton Hall, but I'm waitlisted to 2 schools.
Okay, very cool. Are you excited? You're a senior. You just technically graduated, even though it probably doesn't feel like it because the world is crazy, but...
I'm excited. I got to throw my papers up in the air. My last class was an art class, so I asked my art teacher if I could throw up all my artwork, and so she let me do that. So it was like High School Musical.
That's very cool. That's awesome. That's sweet. Are you nervous for college or excited for college or both?
I'm excited for college. I'm excited for the new opportunities it's going to bring.
Awesome. Cool deal. So what I want the base of this podcast to be, I want people to understand who you are, but at the same time, I want to talk about workload and everything. You work more than anybody that I know, and you make it work. You have energy, you're always bubbly and happy, and you do so many things. I know things have changed because of school ending and stuff, but before this all happened, like, you were doing gymnastics for how many hours a day? 4 to 6 hours a day? Yeah. And then you would go do CrossFit, and then on top of that, you would work out at our gym all in a day. And that didn't even end there. Like, you would do ninja, you would do all kinds of other stuff. So you do so many things, but somehow you have the energy to do these things, and somehow you manage to not be a cripple, frail old lady. You're still chugging along. How do you do that? How do you manage all these things?
I think it's like realizing that every breath is an opportunity. Like, I'm not guaranteed tomorrow, so looking at, let me give everything 100% today, because if I give 100% today, then that's going to give me one step closer tomorrow. And if something were to happen, at least I know I gave 100% every time and every minute of every day.
For sure. That's an awesome mindset. I try to do the same. I'm not always as good at it. You get caught up in life and stuff gets crazy, but yeah, I mean, that makes sense for sure. So what does your recovery regimen look like? Do you just try to get a ton of sleep and try to eat as much food as possible to make sure you're good?
I do try to make sure I get enough sleep. I try to make sure that I stretch every night, so it's really good for your just to get all that lactic acid. I run a lot, so that gets my lactic acid out. Even though if it hurts, even if it's just 3 miles, that is slow. It's getting my lactic acid out, so I'm ready for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So I think that helps a lot too.
Yeah. All right, I want to apologize because throughout this whole conversation, you're wearing the jacket right now. You're a professional obstacle course racer. So the Tough Mudders, the Spartan runs, all those things, you do that at a world competition level. You place 22nd in the entire world in obstacle course racing. So explain to me what it is, what you love about it, and then you can be mean to me for forgetting about that in the intro if you want to.
Okay. Obstacle course racing is pretty much, I do it like American Ninja Warrior, if you've ever seen that TV show. Yeah. Just a lot of grip and upper body intensive workouts throughout the whole course.
Yeah.
I try to do mine around 9 miles, and there's usually 100 obstacles. Right now I'm trying to get an ultra done, so I'm training for it's going to be 24 hours, and then it's as many obstacles as I can get done in those 24 hours. So I'm excited about that one. I just love that it pushes your body, and it's like there's some stuff I look at, I'm like, there's no way anybody's going to make it through that. And then you see somebody and you're like, okay, it's possible. Now let me figure out how to get my body through it. Even if it's not the same way, it's just and then you get so excited when you get done with it. And
for sure. It's a huge accomplishment. You're not only running an insane amount. So like you do the what? How long did you say it was? How many miles did you say?
9 miles.
9 miles. So obviously you're not doing 9 miles of straight obstacle course. Like you're running in between those. So it's mixing the running, which you love to do, mixing the skill work, the gymnastics mixed with weight training, mixed with acro, mixed with ninja, all those things put together to be a whole race of all of your favorite stuff. So that's got to be like exhilarating and fun for you.
Yes, it is. And I'm so thankful for everybody who's helped me be able to get to the point where I am.
Yeah, it's so cool. When is the next like competition, world championships? How often are those?
World championships is every year.
Okay.
And it is on October 4th this year. So
Okay.
a little less than 150 days.
Nice. And you're already qualified, yeah?
Yes.
Awesome. Are you pumped for it?
I'm so excited. And it's in America this
It
year.
is?
So yeah.
Very cool. Where at in America?
It's in Vermont.
Oh, awesome. Vermont. That would not have been my first guess of where it's going to be.
We're going to
That's
run
awesome.
on a ski slope.
Okay.
In October.
Jeez, that's going to suck. They're going to be like, climb to the top of this lift and then monkey bar across the lift cables. Like, yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be really good. That's awesome. Cool. So doing everything that you do, was it weird balancing school with all of that?
I think it was difficult balancing school with that just because I know my academics do have to come first.
Yeah.
But I love doing what I do, so it's kind of a give and take on both of those because I
Yeah.
don't want to let one drop below the other.
For sure. So you're going Seton Hall, you've been accepted, but you're still on the table of figuring out where you want to go?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. So what are you going to be studying? Do you know?
I'm still kind of figuring out.
Okay.
I want to do something with math or like problem solving. I kind
Yeah.
of still want to stay in and do a little bit with like muscles and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I'm looking a little bit into biomedical engineering.
There you go. Yeah. Nice.
Looking for the word.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool. I knew before you were looking at engineering to build roller coasters. Are you still interested in roller
Yeah,
coasters?
I'm still excited in that. I've been talking to the people who work at Imagineering for Disney.
Yeah?
So I got a hold of one of them.
Very cool. That can lead us into a great segue into our next area or topic, Disney World. That is your favorite place in the world, yeah?
Yes.
How many times in the last year have you been to Disney World?
I think 4 times.
4 times. That's insane. You got your senior pictures done at Disney World.
I did.
Awesome. What's your favorite ride at Disney World?
Probably Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. Awesome. That's very cool. I'm going to baffle you a little bit. I've never been to Disney World.
You'll have to come with me next
I know.
time.
I need to. Yeah. We can go down there and we can do what was the marathon thing that they did there at the Dopey?
Yeah,
Marathon?
the
Yeah.
Dopey Town,
Yeah.
yeah.
We can go down there and I can watch you run because I will not be running a marathon. Was that your first ever marathon you ran?
That was my first marathon.
What did you think of it? Did you love it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's very cool. What was how much harder is a full marathon than a half marathon?
It's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Usually I don't hit a wall in my half. I
Uh-huh.
hit a wall in my full about mile 17. And you're like, I'm just done. I want to quit. And then I got to mile 20, and I don't remember mile 20 to 22. And I just remember somebody giving me ice, and I was like, how do I have ice in my hand? It's like, oh, okay, at this point I'm just delusional.
Yeah, you've lost all sense of everything. That's crazy. That's awesome, though. That's a huge accomplishment. And you want to do the Boston Marathon, yeah?
I do, yes.
That would be so much fun. That's really heavy competition, though. Don't you have to qualify and do a bunch of different things for that?
Yeah, you have to qualify for it, and so I'm excited to be out there running and seeing if I can get up there and get to that speed.
You're going to, for sure. 100%. Okay, hard question now. Out of all the things you do, out of all the activities, sports, and all that stuff, what is your favorite one? If you had to choose, you're choosing this thing, and this is the only thing you can do forever. Is it running? Is it obstacle course racing? Is it CrossFit? Is it weight training? What would it be?
It's like choosing a favorite child.
I know. That's why I'm putting you on the spot. The good thing is none of those things have feelings, so you're not dealing with your kids on this one.
I think it's hard because they all go together.
Yeah.
Right now I'm really enjoying CrossFit. I think I see myself going really far in that now. I love obstacle course racing too, just because I love the community that gives.
Yeah. Is there more of a backing, I guess, more of a foundation built for CrossFit now than there would be for obstacle course racing? CrossFit's further along and the more people do it, it's a little bit more popular and seen as I don't know how to word it, but is it something that's more official, I guess, than the obstacle course racing is?
I think that obstacle course racing is so new that it's just going to take 2 or 3 years to get really, really big.
Yeah.
While CrossFit's already really big.
For sure.
I think they kind of go hand in hand though, so just strength training and then having your body awareness.
Yeah, definitely. So if you can get right now CrossFit super strong, keep running, you ride the wave of CrossFit, and then once obstacle course racing is picking up, it's like, okay, now you're the best obstacle course racer. You transitioned, made a pivot, and now you're the best at both. So are you wanting to do CrossFit competitions?
Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing them. I've been talking to my CrossFit coach. So,
yeah? That's awesome. That's exciting. All right, to wrap things up, I want you, your people are listening to you. I want you to tell people whatever you want them to hear, whether it's motivational, whether it's something that's helped push you through stuff, anything that keeps people going. You're one of the busiest people I know. You're one of the most dedicated people I know. So give some people some knowledge, some Tiffany knowledge. I'm putting you on the spot right here.
All right, so I think the best piece of advice that I've probably ever gotten is just you can do more than you think you can do. And so I used to be really scared to do something, and one of my coaches at camp told me that you're more capable than you think you are. And so anytime that I'm tired, or I don't want to do another round, or I don't think I can do another round, or I don't think I can do an obstacle, or just day-to-day life, I'm going to fail this test, or whatever it is, you just have to be I'm more capable than I think I am. Mm-hmm. And that's going to get you so much further, because it's not that people, don't reach their dreams. It's that they set their dreams so low that they reach them, and they could have reached, 20 levels higher.
Yeah.
So I think that's
very cool. I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, thank you so much for joining me, for letting me interview you, for giving people all the good knowledge and who Tiffany is as a whole. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you, everyone, for listening. This is the Pro Day Sports Performance Podcast. Thank you all so much. If you're interested in learning more about Tiffany, follow her on Instagram at Tifftoes on Instagram. If you see a car driving around with a license plate that says toes, it's her car. So just honk at her and drive up next to her.
Don't hit me.
Don't hit her. Please don't hit her. Like I said, this is the Pro Day Sports Performance Training Podcast. Thank you all for listening. Reach out to us if you want to try out a free class, and we look forward to hearing, I always say hearing you all next time, but they're not hearing me. We look forward to talking into your ear next time. See ya.